Hello. This is a bit of a different video because I'm just going to be driving around a little bit. I'm just going to kind of leave those lights on, I guess. Because, why not? I was going to say I wanted to go for a bit of a drive. I'm currently wearing my brother's shoes because he's not like a sneakerhead, but he's a little more into shoes than, say, I am. I'm not necessarily willing to spend like $120 for a pair of shoes, especially that are going to get scuffed up like these currently are. I didn't scuff them up, he scuffed them up. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to go for a bit of a drive. I just wanted to talk. This is gonna be a YouTube video because honestly, at this point, I'm not necessarily using YouTube as a platform to be like, oh, hey, I want people to view my stuff or whatever. I'm kind of just using YouTube as a platform for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch my old stuff. I'm gonna view what I've done in the past. You know what I mean? I was about to say, because I kind of like that. I wish that I've had this channel for at least 6 years, because that's when my oldest video is. For the 6 years that I've had this channel, that I had uploaded more. Just random stuff like this. And this is kind of why I've decided that I'm just gonna go. Especially because I have something that I can edit on. That's essentially the Apple movie, or the iMovie, that's what it was, that I had used years prior, or not years prior, that I had used when I was starting on Train Tracks, that I had used when I was starting because I had an Apple phone, or iPhone, but it's just like Create Studio or whatever the hell for Android, so like, it's essentially the same thing. It'll do me the exact same thing that I want. And it's completely free because it comes with the phone itself. So, yeah, I'll go this way. I'm gonna wait. I was about to say, because that light's gonna change and I don't want to be through a red light. But that also gives me some time to just kind of sit here and talk. Yeah, I don't know, I've kind of, at my core, I've always enjoyed the YouTube videos. I've always enjoyed making something to just post, not really expecting people to see it, but kind of just posting it just because. You know what I mean? It's always been fun. I've always enjoyed it. I wish I did more of it, though. Because once I couldn't find, like, a video editor, I just kind of stopped. And then I never really got back into it. So there's like a nice chunk of my life. I have braces now. I don't know if I've documented that in the last time. But there's a nice chunk of my life that's just kind of like missing. One, from up here, because I don't remember super great. And two, just from like YouTube. There's a nice chunk of my life that I haven't documented anything about. I've done the occasional, like, oh, I'll pop in and I'll say something like, hi, you know, there's not many videos anymore. But, like, honestly, no one really watched these to begin with. No one really interacted with these to begin with. And I'm fine with that, don't get me wrong. I didn't start YouTube to hope that I could grow a platform and be this real nice, successful person. I kind of started it because, if anything, I could entertain people. It wouldn't ever have, or I personally wouldn't have ever thought it to be this, like, huge, I'm going to be 1 billion views, 2,748 million subscribers. You know what I mean? I'm spitballing random fucking numbers, you can tell. But, like, I never thought that I'd grow to anything large. Because I never really had that mindset. Like, part of me down kind of hoped, you know, oh, that I'd gain subscribers and that people would watch me. But honestly, I'm kind of glad no one does. I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. Because I enjoy my life as is. If I had to upload videos consistently for other people's sake, and honestly, they're not necessarily the greatest videos. These are really more like a time capsule for myself. But, ooh. I don't know. I've always enjoyed it. I just kind of started going on a drive. I told my brother, I was like, hey, I'm going on a drive. He's like, oh, no fair. I'm like, well, you've got your friend over. And honestly, I just wanted to record a video. I don't know if I'm going to stop this at any point and then upload or like start it up again later. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is 6 minutes. Damn. This is a 6-minute long video at this point of just me rambling about myself, about where I'm at. I'm currently working at a Eaton Park. Just enjoying my time. Not necessarily enjoying working there because of the fact that they don't necessarily seem to want to work me unless they don't have anyone else to fall back on. Because at the moment, just last week, one of my coworkers who got hired a month prior, not even, ended up quitting. So then they unloaded all of those hours onto me when I had all of those hours to begin with. And then because he was working, they cut all my hours. So I don't know, it's something. I'm not complaining about the fact that I've got all these hours. I'm more complaining about the fact that, like, they didn't want to give me these hours when they had someone else. And now that they don't, they are. I don't want to be a fallback option. I really don't. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you are that fallback option. And you can either do something about it, or you can just kind of keep going as is. And for right now, I'm just going to keep going as is. Because we've got plans July 21st to the 25th to go camping. So I'm staying here at least until, or I'm staying, not here, but I'm staying at that company at least until like the end of July. So that way I can secure that I have those days off, and that if I'm getting paid for them, I'll get paid for them. Probably not. Let's be honest, I don't think they're going to give me PTO for those days. Anyways, I don't know. It's not a bad place, don't get me wrong. It's really not like a terrible place to be. I just don't... I've put too much of myself into this place for them to treat me how they do. And like, I get that I'm not necessarily the best worker they've ever had, but I've worked there for 2 years. And for them to not give me any sort of consistency for my hours is not fun. I'm not enjoying that. But, I don't know. Working when they let me, like, as of this moment right now, it is January 30th. At like 10 p.m., not quite 10, but you know, it's 9:50. It's about 10. So they've got me working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a morning shift on Sunday, because I'm closing all those days. They got me a morning shift on Sunday, and then I'm off on Monday. It's a whole lot of work. A whole lot of work. And I did a little bit of bargaining because my manager was like, hey, would you come in and close for us on Thursday? Because that's, I almost said St. Patrick's Day. Where the hell did that come from? That's, a holiday, July, 4th of July. That's the 4th of July. And whoever needed the time off because he wanted to spend it with his family got the time off, and then they scheduled him. So he was like, hey, I'm not doing that. I told you I'm not doing that. So they got me for it. They were like, hey, would you close this day? And I was like, if you give me Tuesday and Wednesday of that following week off, I'll do it for you. And she was like, yeah, sure. So I was supposed to, I've got like a nice 3-day break after I worked that week straight. I'm gonna just run that. Okay. It was red like right after. I was cruising through a yellow light and I got right underneath the light and changed to red. So I was good. I wasn't gonna be able to stop. That light changed yellow too soon. I wasn't gonna be able to stop. But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. I've enjoyed working there a whole lot. Because it's not a bad place. They're pretty accommodating with the hours. Like, if I needed tomorrow off for whatever reason, I could, well, I have tomorrow off. No, I don't. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of, whatever. If I needed tomorrow off for whatever reason, they would give it to me. They'd find someone else to work it, and they'd have them work it. It's very dark out. Winds are crazy. But, yeah, I don't know. It's also the first proper place that I've ever worked at. So I think that that's part of the reason why I don't necessarily want to leave just yet. Because, I was about to say, they took a blank shot on me 2 years ago. Because of my grandma, don't let me think, or don't let, whatever. So, yeah. I was going to say, it's been fun. I'm just not going to stay there anymore. I might stop the video for now and then pick it up later. I'm not going to be out for too long. This video is already 12 minutes long, so I might not pick it up. But I was going to say, it's been fun. I've enjoyed talking. I wanted to go for a ride, and I wanted to record myself talking during it because it's a nice little change of pace, especially from the not uploading ever. Oh. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. It's fun. I'm gonna stop now. I got a green arrow. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna probably, maybe, pick it up later. I don't know. If I don't pick it up, this is goodbye. I'm Drippy Sands. It's been fun. If not, you'll see me in a moment. It took me a while to get my license. I really wanted it right when I was able to get it. Like, as soon as I could get my permit, I really wanted to. And then I didn't end up driving. So, I was like, I guess just scared of driving. Because on the way home from the DMV, my mom switched seats somewhere close to home. And I almost hit a pole. I almost hit like a telephone pole, and I almost hit another car. Not like we came like inches and inches, but like it was, you know, not necessarily knowing how to drive a vehicle and then trying to make the turn that it was. It was a pretty sharp turn. It's hard to do. But driving is a very therapeutic thing. And like, I know this now. I wish I had started driving so much sooner, because it's such a nice thing to do. That's honestly part of the reason why I wanted to just do this recording while driving, because I'm in here alone with no one but the camera and my own thoughts, right? This is nice to just kind of drive and talk. It's fun. Going slightly under the speed limit because it's dark. I don't necessarily trust people. And the roads are pretty much empty. That's... Okay, I work a lot of night shifts at work. That's the only good thing to come out of night shift. We close at 11. The only good thing to come out of that is the fact that there is no one on the roads by the time you get out of work. It doesn't matter how many people show up 3 minutes to close all the time. Once you get out of work, there is no one on the roads. There's the occasional car. That is it. It's nowhere near as packed as when you have to go in. And I love that. Because night driving, so fun. Even if you are completely just following the rules, like you're not going over the speed limit, and you know what I mean, you're just driving normally, it's still fun. Because no one else is on the roads. You don't have to worry about nothing. You can just kind of go. It's therapeutic, as I said. I don't know. Life is a very enjoyable thing. And I feel like so many people get sucked into the I need to do something route of life that they stop to think like, I can do literally whatever I want. Like, there is nothing stopping me right now. Well, there was nothing stopping me from when I was in the house from going on this drive. So I said, screw it. And I went on this drive. And I started recording. And I was like, yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this alone time to just essentially just talk to my future self, really. Because I don't think anyone else is gonna see this, or they're not gonna see much of this, or whatever. Because I think this video is probably 15 minutes. So it's just going to be 15 minutes of me talking about nothing. I don't think I'll make it through most of this video in the future. I probably will sit down and just watch it to its entirety. So, hey, see you there. But, yeah, I don't know. I wish I got my license sooner. I had the vehicle. What my grandma said that I had to do was I had to get my license before I could get a job. That's not why I put off getting my license for so long. I just really didn't enjoy the thought of driving because of that one experience. And trust me, I've come across so much worse than that one experience in my time driving because of other people, for the most part. Because not everyone really cares while they're driving to be safe. There's a car up here that I was going to say might go, hopefully won't, definitely didn't, because I'm still driving, talking to you just fine. But, you know what I mean, there's some people who don't necessarily care, or don't look, or whatever. So I've encountered much worse than that, but I'm still driving. This is amazing. I enjoy every second of being on this road behind the steering wheel, regardless of how many bumps I encounter in the road while I'm trying to record a fucking video. Yeah, it's fun. If other people do see this and you don't have your license because you don't, or you're scared of driving, just do it. Get someone that you're comfortable with being in the car and have them take you for drives. Or not have them take you for drives. Let them have you take them for drives. Like, if you have your license but you just don't go anywhere because you're scared, just go. If you need to get your permit, get your permit. And have someone take you. Be like, hey, can we go for a drive? Or, hey, I'm going for a drive. I don't necessarily know how permits work for people who are older than, let's say, 16. Right. So, I don't know. But life is fun. Driving is amazing. it's one of those things where I wish I picked it up so much sooner than I did. You ran a fucking red light. You ran that red light. You know how I know you ran that red light? Because it was yellow when I was going through it. And you're quite a little ways behind me, buddy. Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's really nowhere near as scary as you might think. With that being said, it's not something to take lightly, because this vehicle that I'm currently in is very heavy, and it is capable of so much destruction. So it's not something to take lightly, but it's not something that you have to be so worried about. Because as long as you're cognizant enough, you'll be in control the entire time. I find myself worrying about other people a lot. Don't do that. And what I mean by I find myself worrying about other people a lot is, I mean, I find myself feeling like I'm in their way, that I should hurry up, or that I should do this or do that. No. Use your signals when you're turning, and follow the fucking rules. That's about all you need. Just don't think about other people. Pay attention to other people. I'm not saying don't, but if someone's riding your ass, it's probably not because you're doing something bad. It's probably just because they're impatient. Ooh, train. This is another note for me, because I keep thinking of stuff. Try and do something with Dylan. Try and do something with Martin. Just have a little bit of fun. I know that Dylan is busy because he has his son. You're busy too. Make a little bit of time for him. Hopefully he'll make a little bit of time for you. Have fun. Martin's the same way. Reach out to him. Have fun. Do something. A lot of my life is stagnant because I don't do things. Or I don't try to do things. Do something. I was reminiscing on the first video that I had ever posted on this channel, because of the fact that, oh, there's a deer. I was about to say, hope to God there's not another one. Because of the fact that, like, me and Dylan were just hanging out. We were just having fun. We were two, I don't know, like 12-year-olds just out in the world having fun. Out in his yard having fun. So just do something. Reach out to him. Be like, hey, are you free? And if he says no, can you make a little time for me in the near future? And if he says no, reach out to Martin. Hey, are you free? If he says no, hey, can you make a little bit of time for me in the near future? If he says no, find new friends. If your friends can't make time for you, find new ones. You don't have to drop them. I really don't. I don't want to drop Dylan. I don't want to be like, hey, Dylan, we're not friends anymore. I fucking love hanging out with him. He's a fun dude. He's a cool guy. But find new people to hang out with, I guess. I'm not necessarily the most outgoing person. Whoa. But it's not hard. I'm gonna turn here. But it's not hard to talk to people. Because that's something that I enjoy, talking to people. Excuse me. And just find someone to talk to and strike up a conversation. Become friends with other people. You know what I mean? is here. I'm looking back like there's things to hit. There ain't nothing behind me. I know for a fact because I pulled into a car wash. You can see those red and blue lights. It's the car wash. Yeah. I pulled into a car wash. Oh shit, no, phone. No, stop. Okay, still recording. Cool. It held down the power button. Yeah. I don't know. Just try and do different things. If you can't, if fun doesn't just come to you, seek it out. Try to have fun. Life's a little too boring if you're not doing anything about it. If you're not seeking having fun, it's not going to be fun. Because a lot of my days are spent sitting in my room, waiting for work, or hoping that Dylan might be like, hey, do you want to go fishing? Or Martin might be like, hey, are you busy? Just do something. Seek something out. One of these days that you ain't busy, text Dylan, hey, can we go fishing? It could be fucking night. As long as he doesn't work the day after, he should be fine with it. You should be like, hey mom, could you watch my son for a while so I can go fishing with Jeremiah at night? For the most part, his son should be sleeping. Depending on when we go, he should be sleeping. But, yeah. Do something. Just try to have fun. I've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to do stuff. Do something. Love you, me. And if anyone else made it to this point in the video, this damn near 30-minute video, it's like, what was the first? It was like 12-ish minutes. Next one, I think, came out to be like 6. This one's another 5. So it's like 23 minute video. 25, I'm just going to round up mentally. It's about a 25-minute video. If you've stuck around for this long, and you're not me, I love you. Not necessarily in that, lovers sort of way, but if there is some reason why you've watched this entire video, cool deal. You're cool. I mean, even if you don't, even if no one, even myself included, sees this, I still love you. Life's too short to think about the what ifs. What if I did this? What if I did that? What if? It's not something that you should be worrying about. Just do. Repercussions will happen regardless of if you do it or not. Just do. If you're talking yourself out of doing something, why? Oh, but what if I get hurt? You could get hurt not doing that thing. You could be walking down the street and trip on a fucking stone and roll your ankle, and now you have to go to the hospital because your ankle's swollen up. You could be sitting there chewing a stick of gum, and you could start choking on it, and someone needs to give you the fucking Heimlich. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole lot of ways in life to get hurt. If you're gonna get hurt, at least try to have fun doing it. Now, if it's like life-threatening, and you're like, oh, I could die from doing this, and you're not willing to take that risk, don't. I'm not saying put your life on the line. But if you're worried about like, oh, I might break my leg if I try doing this, you could break your leg doing some mundane stuff. Let's say that you're climbing a ladder, right? You could break your leg from climbing said ladder. And then you'll have regretted not doing whatever you wanted to do because you were doing something mundane. You were doing like taking down your Christmas decorations or whatever, you know what I mean? Just do what you want to do. Have fun doing it. If you get hurt, sorry, but you'll recover. And if you don't recover, I'm sorry even more. This is 100% the end of the video. I've been Derby Sands. I will see you in the next one. I've enjoyed this talk. I've enjoyed my time here. Just driving. Goodbye.